It's a $1.53.
Live.
We're going live now. All right.
Can everybody please stand for the flag salute?
You okay? Oh, yeah.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notification of this meeting has been provided by advertising in the record and posting notice of this meeting in Borough Hall and the Superintendent's office. I hereby call to order the public meeting of the Little Ferry Board of Education, Thursday, September 12th, 2024 at 7:01 p.m. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Bertoli.
Here.
Mrs. Patel.
Here.
Mr. Phytros.
Here.
Mrs. Gottlieb. Mr. Mealy.
Here.
Ms. Vilasuso.
Here.
Mr. Voracek.
Here.
Mr. Benelli.
Here.
Mrs. Bradley.
Here.
And we do not have a student representative yet. All right, we have a quorum.
Be resolved that the Little Ferry Board of Education approves the minutes of the regular public meeting held on August 15th, 2024. Do I have a motion? Motion. Second? Second.
Okay, Mrs. Bertoli.
What is that?
Okay, Mrs. Patel. Mr. Phytros. Mrs. Gottlieb is absent. Mr. Mealy.
Yes.
Ms. Vilasuso.
Yes.
Mr. Voracek.
Yes.
Mr. Benelli.
Yes.
Mrs. Bradley.
Yes.
Thank you.
We'll now open it up to Mr. Carapato to provide a superintendent's report.
Just a brief report tonight. Opening the school went very well. I want to give a thank you to Mr. Dunn for putting together great new opening days for the staff and my entire administration for their attention to detail, ensuring the smooth opening for faculty and students. Last night, Washington School had their back to school night. It was very well attended, very informative. We had the PTA table set up. Overall, I think the sentiment leaving here was a pretty successful night. Tonight, as we conduct this, our middle school back to school night is also being held. We do have our date for the next family engagement night, which is October 10th. And we're really hoping for the school community to come out like they did in August, because that was really well attended. Back to school reminder about the newsletters. They come out twice a month. That is a main focus of our communication for the school. So please, open those up, read those, pay attention to the information that's in those. And I guess most importantly here, for anybody that's watching at home and for the board, October 17th board meeting, we're going to be doing a presentation for the public about where we currently are, where we're going, and what the next steps are for the new middle school across the street. So we're going to hold a public presentation at that time. And then we'll also begin our students in the month as well. So it'll be a pretty exciting meeting. That meeting will be held in the gym on October 17th at 7 p.m. That concludes my report.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Carapato. I'll now open up to Mr. Gomez for the board secretary report.
Okay, with all the summer projects, most of them were completed. Building was ready to go at the beginning of the school year. Chromebook refresh, everything got done. Carts are out there. That's all complete. For food service, we're starting to track the free and reduced, but it's a little bit too early. But we'll be tracking as we go along. So just so you know, last year's eligibility status carries over and is in effect until October 9th. We're starting to process apps. We try and encourage everybody to do it through K schools. That's all ready to go. So yeah, the games have begun. I started signing already. So yeah, so we're good there. The finance, we closed, even though September was an early morning, we closed in on time. So the young lady's streak, even though she's not here tonight. So yeah, we're doing. In terms of the finance, so we got the $32.8 million. We're waiting for the $5 million. So the letter from the state said mid-September. So we're keeping an eye out for that. I am starting to set up the accounting for that. And we ordered checks, so we can start cutting checks. So any of the expenses that we incurred and we withdrew from the capital reserve just to get it going, by the end of next week, I will have that all like reassigned over to the Fund 30. So I will ask you in October to return the $2.5 million to the capital reserve. So yeah, we're progressing really well with that. So all right, so that concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. We didn't have many committee meetings, but we'll, allow Ms. Bertoli to provide any personnel report, if any. There's no, it's Mrs. Villasuso for education. Yes.
Opening days of school went well with a keynote speaker, Meg Miller, from Echelon Front and Professional Development on our district food club. Teacher clarity playbook, McGraw-Hill Social Studies, Evil, Bridge to Writing, TWIG Science, Art Tech Plus, Pre-K Presenter, Holy Ciclocha, CPI Training, ELA, and Math Plan.
Thank you. Mr. Benelli for finance.
Didn't meet, but Mr. Gomez pretty much hit on all the.
Mr. Mealy for policy.
So,
Ms. Patel for transportation. We did not have a meeting. For expansion, Mr. Parapato provided the update that we'll be providing a comprehensive overview that we've been progressing on for the new middle school. But other than that, I don't have any other update. Mr. Borisek for Borough Liaison.
present time, no other than we have our meeting. When I know eventually, Mr. Carapato and some of the other administrators.
Mr. Feitros for Richard Park.
We don't have anything to report, specifically about any meetings, but I think there's some other things that we should discuss.
Great. We'll now open it up for public comment on agenda items only.
Please,
One at a time.
come in order of fashion. Name and address.
All right. We'll now take a block vote on F36 to F38, DO 143 to DO 153, P96 to P106, C10 to C11, FA10. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second?
All right, Mr. Bertoli,
Yes.
Mrs. Patel,
Yes.
Mr. Phytros.
Yeah.
Mrs. Gottlieb is absent, Mr. Mealy,
Yes.
Ms. Villasuso,
Yes.
Mr. Warisak,
Yes.
Mr. Brunelli,
Yes.
Mrs. Bradley.
Yes.
All motions passed.
We will now open up for public comment on non-agenda items.
Whoa, anything?
Now,
All right, so there's no unfinished or new business. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Motion. Second? Second.
What?
7.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
How do you pay for that?